going on, guys? At the 83 here. Still working on it. I got the bag mounts in. Not exactly what I was wanting. I'm about to clean up some more welds, re-weld some more stuff. Also got my bags, 3 Bellow Air Max. So I believe they'll lift me up higher in the rear because the front's all the way down. And the front goes up probably another 2 foot and goes up pretty high in the front. Got all that, and I'm gonna make me a battery box today. A couple other things, and then get my air tank mounted, all my lines hooked up, and then figure out where I'm gonna put my actual compressors at, and then set my fuel cell back in there and run my fuel lines again. But other than that, nothing much has changed. I'm getting fuel up top on the motor, but I'm out of time right now. And I'm actually, I gave a buddy of mine my dang alternator mount. He was stranded, couldn't get one, so I took mine off here, which is fine. But other than that, this one's kind of been the same. Haven't done anything. This one is my dad's truck, I guess you would say. I sold it to him last year. This time, it's what, July 15th, 17. And I sold it to him, and then on the 1st of July, I went down and me and him worked on it. We threw the bed back on, threw the fuel tank back on. We couldn't get it to fire up. Turned out all the fuel lines are clogged, so I put new fuel lines, fuel pump, the pickups that's in the tank. Bought a new one of those, which got a mechanical on here, fuel pump, but battery and all the fluid change, sparks, everything, and it fires right up. But yeah, me and him on July 1st, we were putting the bed back on because he went through and redid everything underneath the truck, which I should have made a video with the bed off. But he redid everything under there. Fluids, new rear hub brakes, man, a whole bunch of stuff. New drive shaft. The other one's out of balance quite a bit. U-joints, and fixed the e-brake on it. Quite a bit in the rear. He was also looking up how to do body work. This door was already white when I sold it to him. So it's not like he went through and messed the paint job up. He was doing some Bondo stuff because there was a dent there at the front, which there still is. I just need to smooth that out. And then smooth the rest of this stuff out. But I picked it up July 1st. I worked on it all 4th of July weekend till I went back to work Wednesday morning. I got a call Wednesday morning that Dad passed away on the 3rd, which I tried to call him a couple times and never did answer. But anyways, he asked me a whole bunch while I was there if I was gonna sell it or what my plans were, if I wasn't gonna do anything with it. Could he buy it back? I told him he could, so no, I'm not gonna sell it. Not unless he can buy it back. We'll just leave it at that. But I am going to restore it. I'm going to fix it up now and take the time to do it the way he would want to do it. But I'm going to fix some of this rust stuff in here. There's nothing real bad rust-wise, not like the 83. I mean, even the cab corners are really good on it. There's just small surface rust just everywhere. And I'll go through and clean that up. But as far as stuff that he was wanting to do, he's actually wanting to pull the motor out and redo it, which I will sometime. I don't know. This one at least runs. I've been driving it to the store. I mean, I got it running within a couple days and changed all the fluids, so it's a daily driver now, tagged, insured, everything, and I can get that in here and fix up on it. And then I got to get that one to do, I got to do something with the 83. I got to hurry up and get it running. But I'll start it up real quick. It's got a push button down here. The ignition module behind the steering wheel there is tore up, so it's got a push button. You do have to turn the key on, of course, but then you got this push button down here, and the starter does stick. Well, it made a liar out of me, but the thing fires right up, runs good, doesn't smoke. I do have a leak, and that is on the transmission, which you really can't see, but I think it's on the pan itself, because it is at the front of the transmission, right before the bell housing, everything else, which could be a line up top. I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't been doing much of this. I haven't been doing much of nothing, driving mainly, but it runs, it drives good, it shifts good, it's got plenty of power. Dash, everything in here is really solid. It just needs to be cleaned up, and like I said, just the surfaced rust stuff. But other than that, it is a pretty clean truck. So I believe Dad will enjoy it after I get it fixed up. But I appreciate y'all watching. Leave a comment if you want, and I'll keep posting more videos of this thing, and hopefully this time next year it'll be a brand new vehicle. I appreciate it.